Hey everyone, this is Taz from Wildlife Competitive, and today I'm here with Ilk from TQ. He's the coach of TQ Wildlife, and today I'm gonna have some time to talk with him. Hey man, how's it going?
Thank you very much for having me, man. Doing great, doing great. Grinding a lot, so pretty
Yeah,
tired, but normal.
yeah, always the grind always stays real. But yeah, man, how have you been? It's been a while. Last time we talked was around the Horizon Cup time. Now you're back here at Singapore again. How's it been? How's the journey here been?
Honestly, really exciting. We wish it was longer, to be honest. This year we didn't have quarantine, which is obviously a good point, but that made us like lose a lot of time as well in terms of training. We got here very very late, and we got here like on the 15th, but got like into isolation until the 16th night. So you couldn't start training until the 17, and that's 17, 18, 19, 20, and then you have to play. And it's like
Yeah.
so fast everything that it gave us a couple days that were kind of rough for us to adapt a little bit because everyone knew the meta already, everyone was here,
Yeah.
and yeah, it was a little rough. But now we're actually really comfortable with where we are.
I mean, yeah, I've seen some of the socials from like the TQ players, and it seems like everyone's been having fun at Singapore so far. I saw the video of the Case of Proud one. That was really nice to see.
Honestly, Singapore is a blast. Uh, the two times that I have been here, the country is insanely good. People are so nice. Everything's so beautiful that we haven't been outside. That's our reality. Like last year, we took a little break because we needed the here and there, but we work here for like 40 days. So yeah, we had the time. To be honest, here 4 days straight to training. No, I don't know what it's an outside. To be honest.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you'll get to see the outside soon enough. But yeah, I mean, you guys have had a really impressive year, man. You guys placed first in the WRAC again. You really like a lot of people were shocked that TK was able to replicate that success from last year. What's your secret, man? How do you do it?
Uh, I don't know. I mean, honestly, I don't want to sound cocky or anything, but it's just work. It's just a long amount of work and like huge amount of work between all the staff and all the players. And when you have the correct group, you can make it. That's basically it.
Yeah, I mean, you guys did have a lot of roster changes as well. You removed a lot of core players like Ruiz, Ibu, and Memorize. I think that was really shocking. That's why maybe a lot of people didn't have as high expectations of TQ this year. And you got in newer players like Metanaut and Joey and Wejos, and they're all what do you call? They're all on much on the younger side, right? Like right now, TQ has one of the youngest squads in terms of average age. So like, how has that been? Has that impacted the team atmosphere, anyways?
Honestly, last year we had like a very very like old average age of players with Evo memories, Ako. Anders was like the youngest, the less experienced, but um, the roster changes came because we needed to do it. After so many months and everything, I still feel it was the right decision. I loved every single player in this team. I'm still really good friends with some of them. I still talk very, very closely to some of them, and I feel like everyone deserved what happened last year. But our feeling was that if we didn't change, we would not repeat it. That was like what we actually felt. And to be honest, time could prove us wrong. We were not the favorites. Coming into the LAN event, we were considered as the third team after Game Lord and after Riggs, and having like a little consideration. But honestly, it's not about the stage buff. It's not about anything. It's about getting to the point that you want it the moment that you want. Like honestly, online wasn't our strong and our strength for us because we needed to develop a lot of more stuff with this roster. They were young players, eager to learn with great mechanics, but we needed to adapt them to a system and to a model that was very difficult to do online and was very easy to do in LAN,
Yeah.
which was basically the reason for us to getting better stuff for the LAN event.
Yeah, I mean, Do you guys also broke away from the tradition of having an all Spanish squad as well? This time you have a more mixed roster. It's no longer just like a full squad of five Spanish players. Has that impacted anything in the team in terms of the communication and structure?
So Ako is the one who has the least English, but his English is quite good, to be honest, to communicate with everyone, trying to talk in a team. And obviously I'm there in the case that something needs to get translated or whatever, but we always communicate in English. It was the same last year.
Oh, I mean that's amazing then.
And we had more Spaniards than last year. We had four, but
Yeah.
yeah, we also feel that when you leave someone behind, in that case, memorize. If you start talking Spanish, he will feel isolated and maybe different. So yeah, we just try to keep it in one language for all.
Yeah, I mean that's a really nice approach that you have. From 2021 to this year, is there like any difference in the approach that you've taken towards the development of the team? Like towards how you guys are growing and all?
Yes, definitely a lot of difference. I have taken a little bit more of a role, taking into account more of the player needs and whatever they need to be facilitated to be the best. Because now I have the support of guard. Not having guard for Sweden was actually not the hardest because I knew I could handle both kind of ways. But he's an excellent worker. He's an excellent partner to work with, and he covers a lot of the stuff that I can do, but I excel in other areas, and he excels on more strategic areas. So we complement each other, to be honest.
Yeah, I
Um, yeah, I mean, we do all the prep, but in stage, it's definitely like I have to go alone to actually do the stuff.
yeah. I mean, it's just amazing how TQ is always seen as a team that's always able to adapt to the changes that are coming at them. Like you guys swapped out half your roster, you guys had to remove, get a coach, drop the coach, get the coach back on, and yeah, you guys are back. You're actually one of the only. I have to say congratulations because you're one of the only three teams slash regions that have successfully placed first in the region again for 2 consecutive years and are now back at Singapore 2 years in a row. It's actually insane. I have to say
Uh,
congratulations on that.
Thank you. I think it also comes from the team. Team Queso has a very, very winner mentality in that case. From the esports direction and the ownership to the last, basically, piece of the chain, you always get the same mentality. You always get the same goals. And like last year, it was okay. Do you want to change the roster? Yes. Are you sure? Because you won Europe with this roster. Like you didn't do well at worst, but you won Europe. Yeah, I want to change the roster. Okay, 3 players, really? Like, okay, but I will demand you to be Europe champion again, at least Europe champion, and let's do a good stuff at Worlds. And obviously, like you're sweating all the time because you feel okay. I need to do this, but Kesso doesn't do it in the way of pressuring you. They don't pressure you. They don't put the foot down. They just trust in your capabilities and they hire you if they have a reason to hire you. So I feel like in general the team is very, very oriented to the way that I like to work. And I feel like I can transmit that very well to the players, and everyone needs to be in the same page.
Yeah, I'm really glad to hear about how Tiki supports you and how you support the players in exchange. It feels like a very good structure and all. And yeah, I mean, speaking of all of, I actually got reminded. I actually just spoke with Sengoku's coach YSDS a couple days back, and what both of you were saying had a lot of parallels. I could see a lot of parallels in that. And I have to ask you, how do you feel about facing them again? Last time the TK vs Sengoku matchup didn't go so well. How are you going to change things up this time? And how are you feeling about it?
I feel like last year, I don't know what Sengoku coach said, so I'm not gonna beef. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm trying to keep it low. No, I
No,
mean
I'll
all
tell you what
the
he said as well. I'll tell you what he said as well at the end. No, I'll give you a chance to give a reply back as well.
okay, okay, okay. So last year, to be honest, we couldn't show the level that we actually had on stage. That was a reality. It's not about scrims were going better or this or this. It's just about the level that we actually had as a team got very, very devaluated, but some stuff that happened in the middle after the Ebro match and in the middle of the Sengoku match. So when we got to the Sengoku match, and as soon as we saw each other play like on stage, we knew that we were not doing our best, to be honest. So Sengoku is a great team, and they could handle the pressure. They could do it well, so they could just take advantage of that and win the match. So I'm actually very excited to rematch them.
I mean, YZ actually said the same. He didn't say anything wrong. He was like, he even noted that you, Acolyte, and Andres were the same players to remain from the last year, and he was just really excited to meet you guys again. He felt like you guys had a connection with Singapore as well, and he just hopes to meet you and shake your hand at offline in person. That's what
I
he
mean,
wants.
they're really considerate, and they were really good competitors last year. Like they came, shake our hands, have a big smile all the time, and that's very appreciated. I don't care if they flame us on stage, if they say that we're the worst. I don't care about that. I always say, the respect comes after the match. When you're in the match, unfortunately, you're their enemy. That's the reality.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. They also had a couple roster changes, just like TQ. It just felt very like coincidental to me. Like both teams that faced each other last year, both teams had roster changes. Both teams are coming back this year at Icons again, first place in their regions. And yeah, it's just really nice to see you guys. Do you have anything else? Do you have anything you want to say to the Sengoku coach?
You cut off a little bit the internet.
Oh, okay, it's back now. Do you have
Yeah,
anything
it's
that
okay.
do you have anything that you want to say to the Sengoku's coach?
No, no. Honestly, I hope our match is really good, and I hope we both qualify on group stage. Unless
Yeah.
and it's gonna be very difficult, but yes,
Yeah, I mean, okay, I'll just pass that on to him. There's nothing wrong in a friendly message. Just you hope you guys both make it to the group stage.
no. Honestly, I hope we don't face them. That's a reality. I hope we beat JDG and RRQ wins against Sengoku, so we don't face Sengoku and we don't eliminate Sengoku. Like
Oh,
if they win, like if they go into the next phase, please not against us.
I mean, yeah, that's amazing. I just have one more question. If you guys make it out of groups, is there any one team that you guys really want to face at Icons?
Um, Not FPX. I don't care who. Not FPX.
Why not? They're the number one.
Not FPX. Like honestly, I wouldn't say who. I have a preference. I have a preference because there's some people that deny the strengths of us because we are weak or whatever. So I want to face them. I
Okay.
won't say who.
Okay. I'll make sure to keep an eye out for that then. Thank you so much thank you so much for being here, man. It's been a pleasure to talk to you. I wish you guys. I sincerely wish you guys all the best of luck in your scrims. Hope you guys do well. Case of
Thank
problem.
you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.